Okay, thank you all so much for coming out this morning. Let us begin on our backs. Taking a moment to see how the weekend's played out through your body. Reaching those arms up overhead, getting a lengthening stretch from tips of fingers to tips of toes. Filling up the body with some breath. See how the lower back is feeling this morning, outer hips as you draw those knees in towards your chest, rocking from side to side, maybe making some circles. One way, then the other way. Hi, Philly. And we will begin with our bridge series, setting up with our first set. Feet are going to be parallel to one another, and the heels are just beyond the hips. Ground down into your feet, and let's begin. Send those hips up towards the ceiling or the sky if you're outside, and lower to a hover. Squeeze as you lift, and lower slowly. Pressing into your feet to find that back body engagement, feeling the tailbone reach long, and incorporating your breath here as you sharply exhale at the top of your lift to add that engagement through the belly to support the lift. Squeeze and hover. Press into your feet to get that nice lift through the hips and feel those glutes firing as you find this slower pace to begin with. Looks good, everyone. Thanks again for turning up. And let's count these out. We'll do another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay lifted through the hips super high, and you're just lifting your heels up and down. So the feet don't change much other than maybe a little closer towards the torso, and send those heels high and then lower. So you're staying lifted through the hips the whole time. Your tailbone still is driving in between your knees. And you're getting that sharp exhale as the belly stays nice and strong. Lift and lower those heels. Yeah, that looks great, bro. So you're feeling that squeezing through the glutes the whole time as you simply lift and lower those heels. You may feel a nice little warmth through the calves as well. Yeah, it looks great. And we'll finish up our slow lift and lowers through the heels in another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay super high on your tippy toes. Maybe adjust those feet a little closer to the torso and pulse from here. So you are not dropping through the hips very much. It's a narrow band of movement. Think more about reaching your hips up towards the ceiling. Pulse, 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 squeezing everything. This is where the burn really starts to take hold. Yeah, looks fantastic. That's it, Hamish. You got it. Good work, Sav. Nice work. Awesome. Pulse, pulse. You got it, Nicole. Squeezing here. Woo. Definitely feeling that charge through the back bodies as you tighten and lift. We'll finish up these pulses in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Hug those knees into the chest. Yeah, a little rock from side to side. And then we'll begin our second part of our bridges with wide-legged bridges. So turning the toes out, maybe even off the mat a little. Heels are beyond the hips here. And we begin in this wide-legged shape, slow to begin with. So finding that pacing so you can switch on the glutes as you lift them, and a slow lower. So not rushing the descent. We want to work the negative. But again, finding that lengthening through the tailbone, finding that engagement through the core with your exhales. Yeah, it looks great. Hi, Billy. Squeeze and lower. Send those hips high and slow to lower. We'll finish these up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay lifted through the hips, high on those tippy toes as you lift and lower those heels. So adjusting your feet so you can maintain that arcing through the back body. Engaging through the belly, you should definitely start to feel nice and warm. If you're not squeezing, maybe a little gentle reminder tap to the glutes that they are firing. Fantastic work, you guys, getting the glute med working and firing, tuning into that strength through the adductors, those inner thighs. Maintaining that engagement through the hamstrings. Feeling that engagement through the belly as well. We'll finish up our heel lifts and lowers in another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay high on your tippy toes and pulse from here. So finding that really lifting through the hips thanks to your strong backside. Yeah, looks great. Pulse, pulse, pulse. You got it, Dan. Squeeze, squeeze. So you're not dropping very far, maybe a centimeter or even 2 at most, as you press and squeeze. How's your breath? How's the clenching of your teeth? Maybe softening through the jaw as the real work is really kicking in. That's it, Richard. Keep going. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Woo. And we'll finish up our fast pulses in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, lower it down. Hug those knees into the chest. Well done up in Kaiteri Terry. Yep, you're thanking Cooch right now, aren't you? Let's take those soles of the feet together. We'll finish up our last blast. Butterfly bridges. Outside edges of the feet press down, and we begin. Lift and hover. Squeeze. So this different shape through the legs, you may not get as high a lift through the hips, but still finding that length through the back body, that tailbone driving down towards the heels, that strong exhale at the top. Certainly feeling those inner thighs working here. And squeeze and hover. So not coming all the way down to your mat. That's it, looks good, nice to call. Squeeze and hover. Slowing pace, we'll finish these up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay lifted through the hips and pulse here. Press, press, press as you squeeze everything. This is your last chance to work your bridges, so make it count. Fantastic work, you guys. Squeeze. That's it, Hamish, keep going. Nice, Dan. Oh, yeah. Feeling that fire. Maintaining that engagement through the backside body. This is the home stretch here. And we'll finish up our butterfly bridges in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Well done. Fantastic work this morning. Ooh, yes. We'll set up for our plank series. So finding your way onto your right side, forearms down, left foot stacks in front. We're going to send that left arm high as we lift up through the hips. And 30 seconds begins. So feel that left hip reach. Feel the heels, hips, and shoulders all in one line. Avoiding any collapsing of that right side shoulder. You really want to use the floor to press that right forearm down and reach that right ear away from that right shoulder. Yeah, that's it. So today I'd like to offer up left fingertips to tap left toes. At the 30-second mark, here we go. If you want to take that, if you want to come on down to your right side knee, because this has been long enough, you decide. Idea is to really lift up through that right side hip, not collapsing as you take this motion through the arm and leg. Yeah, it looks fantastic up there, you guys. Finishing these up in 3, 2, 1. Come onto our bellies. We'll do our back extension work. We'll take some swimmers this morning. So reaching your arms out long, legs long behind you, and here we go. Paddling, So the idea here is to find that engagement through the back body. So strengthening those muscles that support the spine. Maybe a little more of your chest lifts. Maybe a little more of your thighs lift. That's it, Tom, nice. Breathing here, long through those limbs, strong through those extensors. And change, well done. 90-second plank hold. You can always come to your knees anytime you want, but let's begin. Press into your forearms to lift those hips. Find the strength through your legs. So begin by pressing those heels far back behind you. You feel an engagement through the quads. Trying to zip up your frontal hips with your floating ribs. So really cinching through the middle. That'll also keep the hips from collapsing or lifting too much. Pressing into those forearms as you feel that protraction through the shoulder blades. And try and soften your face like this is not the end of the world that you're doing a plank on a Monday morning. We're almost halfway through. Okay, we're halfway through. If you need to drop to your knees, please modify where you need to. Again, finding that softness through the back teeth, so no clenching through the jaw. Maybe an easeful breath to help you stay strong. Firing up those legs, cinching through the middle, not collapsing through the shoulders as we get further along into our 90 seconds. Finishing up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fantastic work. Back to our swimmers. Getting those stretch through the belly as we lengthen through the limbs and paddle. So think of those muscles along the spine really lifting you. That's it, everyone. Looks good. Keep going, keep going. Yeah, Philly, you got it. Change. We'll swap on over to our left side forearm. Finding that right foot stack in front. Press into that left side forearm, right hand reaching high, and we begin. 30 seconds here. So find that vertical stacking through the shoulders. Heels, hips, and shoulders all in one line, and try and reach your left waist as high above your mat as you can, thanks to pressing into that left side forearm and feet. Yeah, it looks great. So good, you guys. Nice arcing up, Phil. If you're joining me, we're going to take the right finger hand and tap right toes while we stay lifted through the hips. That's the challenge. Come on down to that left leg if you need to. Fantastic work, you guys. That's it, Tom. Nice. Woo-hoo. Working those obliques through this lift. Yes, Richard, keep going. You got it, Lisa. Nice work, everyone. 3, 2, 1, and change. Finish with our planks. Let's move on to our ab work. So 20 seconds on, 10 seconds to rest. 4 rounds. Our first one is a bent knee crunch. Stack those knees directly over the hips, and you reach your fingertips towards your heels and crunch up from here. So back body is lifted, and you're trying to reach your chest towards your thighs. That's the first one. The second one is CanCans. You're on your forearms. The simpler version is knee to chest, leg to sky, and you alternate. If you want a little more work, you're going to hover the extended leg. If you need to bring your knee down because you're feeling it too much in your lower back, modify where you need to. Round the worlds are our third. So again, knees are stacked over the hips, and you get your oblique work as you take opposite arm to thigh, come back through center. So taking your crunch around the world, and we'll finish up with hip lift twists. So not the ones that you hate so much, Cooch, but a little extra spiciness to them. You're starting in a little crunch, you press into your forearms, and you take your knees off towards your left shoulder and then your right shoulder, lowering slowly with control. Bent knee crunches take us to the top. Here's the counter, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So you're on for 20 seconds, working at your own pace. Use your strong exhale to lift as much of your back body up off the mat as possible. Keep going, look so fantastic. That's it, bro. Change. We'll do our CanCans. So setting up in your forearms. You decide what you do with those legs. If you hover, bent knee, but it's knee to chest, leg to ceiling, like the CanCan. It's certainly more engagement as you float the heels up off the mat. If that's too much through the lower back, bring the sole of the foot to the mat or keep the heel down. Change. Round the worlds. Again, finding that tuck position, knees over hips. And go. So finding that oblique crunch, come through center, and then take the oblique crunch to the other side. Light through your fingertips. You are not pulling your head, but you're using your strong bellies to lift your chest towards your bent knees. Woo. Change. Support your hips with your forearms down, and we're taking a little twist as we lift the hips up. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Think about slow lower. So you're not slamming your hips back down, but really tapping into that lower abdominal strength for that control. So knees go off towards the left shoulder and then off towards the right shoulder. Yeah, that's it, Sab. Nice. Change. Those sneak up on you. Bent knee crunch. Shins parallel to the ceiling. And here we go, lifting as you exhale. If you need to support the head in any way, you certainly can, but try to avoid pulling yourself up by your neck. Yeah, that's it, Dan, nice. Change. CanCans start kind of mellow, like you're hanging out, and then they get really intense quickly. Here we go, knee to chest, leg to sky. Use your exhale and find the level that works for you, avoiding any sort of strain in the lower back. Yeah, that's it. Looks so good. Nice, Bill. Change. Round the worlds. Targeting those sideways. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So think shoulder blade to opposite knee. That's how much you're lifting rather than elbow. Strong through that exhale. Yeah, that's it, Cooch. Keep going. Change. We'll finish these out with our hip twists. Supporting through the forearms. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Again, you don't need to work quickly to feel these. Think about what needs to engage to find that slow lowering. Good work, Tom. Change. 2 down, 2 more rounds to go. Did Cooch tell you there are 4 rounds? Here we go, bent knee crunches and pulse it on up. Lifting through the chest, reaching through those fingertips. Use your breath. Change, recover for 10 seconds, maybe a little appreciation through the belly, a little tap. CanCans. Here we go, knee to chest, send the leg high. Really strong through that front side body, so you do not wear this in the lower back. Hovering the heel or sole of the foot on the mat. Change, round the worlds. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Again, taking it at your own pace. If you're feeling a little spicy this morning, maybe you're going a little faster. Yeah, that's it, Hamish, nice work. Change. Finishing out round 3 with our hip twists. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So there's a shortening of the side waist as you take the knees towards opposite shoulder. And that slow lowering with control. Change. Good work, guys. One more round. Bent knee crunch, take us to the top of our last 4. Here we go, crunch it on up. 20 seconds, we got this. Knees are stacked over the hips. Yeah, looks great, everyone. That's it, Richard. Oh, hey, Kate. Change. CanCans. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Maybe a little extra flair to your kicks. It's the last set of our CanCans. Maybe a little pointing of the toes. Like we're auditioning. Yeah, keep going, keep going. Change. Round the worlds. 3, 2, 1, let's do this. Can you get a little more of your back body off as you're feeling fierce through your front side? Yeah, awesome work. Great lifting. Change. We'll finish them up with our hip lift twists. It's our last set of abs that we have to do this morning. And here we go. Taking it from side to side with that slow, controlled lower. Momentum is not your friend here, but tapping into that deep abdominal strength. Yeah. Change. We're done with our abs work, guys. I'll walk us through our set of 4 exercises. So our first one is a squat walk. I hope you have the room out there on the deck for this, but you're basically walking from one end of your mat to the other end while you're in a squat. So starting at one end, you're really low, and you take yourself as many or as few steps as you like, but staying low the whole time. Belly stays super engaged as the tailbone draws down long. That's our squat walk. For our upper body work, you come into a plank, and we're going to do toe taps off the mat and then add the press up. You can do straight up press ups, you can do straight up toe taps, you can come to your knees, whatever works for you for your upper body strength. Our balance work today is a deadlift and knee drive. So you're strong on your left leg, you're tipping forward as the right leg lifts, right fingertips come down, and then you drive your right knee in towards your chest with a little bicep curl. So avoiding touching down if you can help it. Ooh, it's very challenging for your balance. And then we finish up with our mountain climbers. In your plank, drive opposite knee to opposite arm at a quick pace to get that heart rate up. Thank you, Gooch, you're awesome. Squat walks, squat walks to begin. I see a teacher in your future. Yeah, so you're staying low, guys. Feeling those outer hips, inner thighs working. Chest is lifted, but let's stay connected to that belly. We don't want to wear any of our squat walks in our back. Working the hips and thighs. Woo. Change. So coming to our plank, we're tapping it out. We're adding the press up, optional, of course. Here we go, 20 seconds. Yeah, looks so good. Find your breath. Gooch, you're making it harder. You're doing the opposite arm, opposite leg, but I love it. Work at your own pace. I'm just doing toe taps. But you can kill your friends if you want. That's cool. All right, we're finding our balance work here. Reaching forward, staying connected to your belly as that right leg lifts. Woo. And then knee to chest. So a deadlift and then a knee drive. Finding your breath to help with the balance. Change. Good work. Let's get our mountain climbers on, shall we? Meet me in your plank. Catch your breath here. And let's run it out. So find your shoulders stacking over your wrists. Your hips are not too high. And you're quick off your feet to get that heart rate spike as you drive knee to opposite arm. Engage through your belly. Yeah, that's it, Phil. Nice. You got it, bro. Fantastic. Change. Back to the top. Taking our squats for a walk. Catch your breath in your squat, maybe. Here we go. As many or few steps as you like while you maintain the depth through the hips. Woo. Fantastic. That's it, Nicole. Not rushing these. Ooh, they burn. Change. All right, just to review the press up work if you want to. It's a plank and then toe tap off the mat. Add the press up in between. Do straight up press ups. These are often open to interpretation. Modify where you need to. Yeah, Kate. Change. We'll work on that balance. Strong through that left leg. Here we go. So that left quad is firing to protect the hamstring as you bow forward. Your belly stays engaged to help support through the lower back. And finding a point of balance in front of you may help. Change. Good work. Mountain climbers, round 2. Catch your breath in your plank. 3, 2, 1. Let's do these. Yeah, you got it. Nice, Dan. Quick off the pace. That's it, Sav. I see it. I think Billy's beating you, though. Keep going, keep going. Yes. Let's go, Lisa. Fantastic work. Change. Good work, you guys. Squat walks. Is this round 2, 3?
3.
Round 3. Taking it for a walk. Feel that connection to your belly as you keep that chest lifted as much as you can, tailbone driving down. Below quads. Change. Adding press ups where you want them, toe taps in your plank. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Again, modifying. If fatigue is starting to set in and you're not staying engaged through your center, certainly come to your knees. Look so strong. Change. We'll go through that balance work. Hug everything to the midline. And let's begin. Feel that lift through that inner right leg line as you send the leg back behind you. Once again, feeling everything hug to center. Good work, you guys. Change. Mountain climbers for this third time. And let's get that heart rate spike, guys. A little lighter on your toes. That's it, Dan. Nice pace. Looking fine in Kaitira. You guys look amazing. Keep going. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Change. One more set of these, guys, and then you get a little break while I walk you through the next 4. Squat walks. How's the depth in your hips? How's the engagement through your belly? Yeah, that's it, bro. Nice feeling, Nicole, so good. Woo. Change. Toe taps with our press ups. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. 20 seconds. Maybe you get an extra press up in. Maybe you tap a little faster. Checking where your breath helps you move. Yeah, Richard, nice. Change. Connect to your breath. Let's help with that balance work. And begin. Really smooth transitions. That's it, nice, Philly. Change. Last set of mountain climbers. Let's get that heart rate really going, guys. You get an extra little moment of rest after. And here we go. Driving knee to opposite arm. Strong belly connection. Yeah, Kate, keep going, keep going. That looks great, Cooch. Great role model. Change. All right, I'll walk us through our next set of 4, guys. We're gonna take a wide squat, turning the toes out so the knees and toes are in the same line, and bring our hands to our shoulders and try and reach elbow to thigh. So squat side bends, staying low the whole time as we get that oblique work. Our next one is a bridge reach. You're in a reverse tabletop. And you're gonna send your right arm high as you lift the hips. Come back to tabletop. Send the left arm high. So just tossing opposite arm overhead. If you don't like these, you can do straight up tricep dips. So Cooch, I'm keeping both feet on the mat, just one hand moves. Yeah, that's my upper body work. Or if you want to do straight up tricep dips. We'll catch that balance work on the second side, sending the left leg long, left fingertips down, left knee to chest. And we'll finish up with our wide-legged burpees, jumping back, jumping forward, and no jumping at the top as you reach your hands towards the ceiling. So squat side bends, let's begin. What's that? Okay. Turn those toes out. Get really low in your squat, hands to shoulders, and just a simple bend from here. But we're gonna start to feel this as you, so we're staying low. Same elbow to same thigh. Yeah, it must be hard to see me on that tiny little screen. Yeah, keep going, change. Tricep dips if you want them, or bridge reach. Both feet stay on the mat, whichever you decide to do. Yeah. Hips lower in between the reach if you want. Or again, those triceps. Yeah, that's it, really nice. Press into your feet, getting that upper body workout. Change. Let's find that balance work. So strong through that right side leg. And bowing forward as you lift the left leg and then knee to chest. Slowing down this movement. Control as you hug everything into the midline. Yeah, that's it, bro. Nice. Whoa. Change. So our wide-legged burpees, we jump back, we jump wide, and we squeeze to stand. Let's get that heart rate going. Here we go. Jump back, jump wide, press to stand. As many reps as you can in that 20 seconds to get that heart rate. Yeah, show them how it's done. That's great, you guys. Awesome, Dan. Stay light on your feet, strong through your bellies, and change. All right, that's our first set. So get low in your squats. We'll take it from the top again. Here we go for those side bends. And just like a little teapot, you're going from elbow to thigh and taking it back. Not lifting through the hips. Tailbone drives long as you stay lifted through the chest. That's it, Richard. Nice. Fantastic work. You got it, Sav. Nice step. Change. Bridge, reach, or tricep dips. You decide. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Arcing through the back body. Lifting through the hips. Both feet on the mat. Getting that tricep work. Opening up through the pecs. Yeah. Change. Let's find that balance work, shall we? Right leg strong. Find your breath. And here we go. Smooth transitions. Finding a point of focus. Yeah, really good, you guys. Keep going. That's it. Nice, Nicole. Tap into your center. Change. Wide-legged burpees, round 2. 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. So springing yourself back, springing yourself forward. Connecting to your center so you stay light through your feet. You are not hurling your limbs. You are not slamming. Change. Back to the top with our squat side bends. Catch your breath in your wide squat. And take it from side to side. So the more your chest is lifted, a little further your elbows have to go. Especially if you stay low in that squat. That's so good, bro. Nice. Whoa. Breathing. Change. Let's take our bridge reach. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So working with control as you lift and reach. If this doesn't feel good, you can do straight up tricep dips, or you're always welcome to do any press ups for your upper body. Change, good work. Let's find that balance. 3, 2, 1. Bowing forward. Strong through that inner left leg line to help with the lift. Certainly engage through that right standing leg. Change. Wide-legged burpees, 3rd round. Maybe a little spirit fingers, get some energy. And let's Let's go. Find your pace. You want to be a little huffed and puffed after this, guys. This is our chance to get that heart rate spiking. Yeah, fantastic. That's it, Phil. Good pacing. Nice, Tom. Change. Back to the top. One more round, guys. Let's catch our breath in our low squats. We'll take us some side bends. Here we go. Maybe finding your breath here. That's it, Hamish, nice. You got it, Lisa. Long through that tail. Fantastic depth through the hips, guys. Yes, Ab. Change. Let's find our bridge reaches. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. And focusing the work through the triceps, through the front of the chest. Finding that breath to help through the movements. It's our last round of these, yay. Change. We'll find our balance. Draw up on that right quad and tipping forward, here we go. Connecting to your center as if you're trying to hug everything into that center line on your mat and through your body. Good focus, everyone. Change. Wide-legged burpees, last thing we have to do. 3, 2, 1, let's bring it. Make these your best yet, maybe your fastest yet. You got it, guys. Fantastic work. That's it, Dan. Awesome work, Philly and Sab. I love it. You go, Tom. Yeah. Keep going, keep going. Change, change. Done and dusted for our workout this morning.